Is my mic on? Wait. Oh, it is. Okay. Sorry for coughing in your guys' ears. What I need to do from every time before I start a stream, I need to reset my shit. Cause I literally will have my shit off and then I'll cut it on and it's like moving weird. When I reset it, everything looks and plays fine. Honestly, my phone is charging and I'm cold as fuck, so we're playing on hot mode. Already feels a lot better.
Hostile.
Okay, when I said it felt a lot better, they undid my control. Oh no, they didn't. It's just not working. Okay. I love when that happens. Okay.
Never recognized, never commended. Don't be resentful. Anybody be?
What the fuck is going on? Bro, what the fuck? Yeah, no, y'all okay, so they definitely changed some fucking controls, because what the fuck am I looking at right now? Why is this not anything but that? And then what the fuck did I have? Quick save is F5. Fire. H, okay. Oh, the change. What the fuck is this? Is this quick melee? Okay. Next throwable, next gadget. There it is. Okay. Can I get to my gameplay now, please? Okay, thank you. Man, they changed every key combination. Okay, never mind. I was gonna go after him, but he's low-key gonna weird. Being third person, I really can see exactly when I can tell.
Presently persist in a state of ceaseless perturbation.
Okay, I'm going mute.
Enemy near. Statistical chance of violence increasing. hostile.
Once more, I find myself full of indignation about everything and everything.
Twisted my valve, Commander. Let me know when you need a distraction.
Inson's Bounty Agri Center. You must help me. You must! My subordinates have become homicidally irritable, though remain unaccountable for their actions. Find me in the renovated grain silo. Help me formulate a cure.
Always been impeccable. Impeccable. What was that?
Guns cocked. Just give the signal.
Will somebody cover me or my favorite cut?
Agent Husky.
Who's paying you to lay idle? Oh, my favorite cut.
Approximating an opportunity.
Only hostilities.
Engaging combat protocols.
Not getting up.
I'm locking in.
Potential combatant in the vicinity.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Hunkering down.
the job I ever had. That's more important matters at the end of it.
Shoddy workmanship, I tell you.
Okay, what the did it have a shield? What the fuck did I just shoot? Was I missing?
Enemy near. Statistical chance of violence increasing.
What do you mean you're leaving?
Shit's over. I have a life outside this.
Like, outside our lab?
Got eyes on some no good.
Audacious advances requires commitment. Absolute commitment! Commencing termination. I tell you, this better not reflect poorly on my upcoming quarterly review. Because I took action on all my action items.
Once more, I find myself full of indignation about anything and everything.
Coming up on some foes.
Ain't nothing there.
Why is there red everywhere? On everything! Red! Truly, my
And I'll take care of him, Commander.
Rolling up my sleeves.
One workplace injury coming right up. Somebody cover me or what? It's completely empty. Still here. Still angry.
I wish I could find a sniper in this game with a fucking suppressor. Fuck.
Heard something.
Attention. This lab technician is deceased. Interrogation unavailable. Recommended course of action. Access nearby terminal for more.
Anybody be a profusion of reasons why? Ask anyone. The void was that. I heard that. Heard something.
life form detected.
Writing in my container in a legible font and size next time.
Hostiles detected ahead. Recommended course of action. Violence.
I am not blowing things completely out of proportion. I am overreacting just the exact right amount.
Visitor Ormsby. First rate as always. Sycophants, all. Not a single spine between them.
Engaging protocols.
Sorry.
nose feel like it's gonna bleed. Is my mic still on? I don't even know if it's still on, but yeah, I'm done. I crafted all this. My guns aren't really that good, but I feel safe with this one. I think this is the one I stole. Yeah, this is the one I stole. And this one too, I guess. I feel safe. Alright, I'm muting back up again because I was screaming a lot. When I was getting chased, I was fucking yelling.
Counted at least 6 horrendous death screams since you arrived. You must be affected as well. You there? Could it be? You seem an honest-to-goodness rational human being, unhindered by bloodlust, unshackled from their basal ganglia. Well then, by the Loeffler Risk Intercession Act, under Outbreak Provision 5A, I hereby press you into service to aid me in our present crisis. I, Omid Ormsby, Product Envisioner, Department of Proprietary Methodology and Audacious Advances, am your interim supervisor. Oh, all that pleading and the like. Yes. Well, it's only my second time trapped in a laboratory basement, and I do admit, I did panic just a little. But back to the exciting news about this incredible new opportunity. You working for me, as an aide-de-camp of sorts, on a brief yet no doubt exhilarating assignment. Our lab had been researching the red spores that grow nearby to see if they might contribute to future Auntie's Choice products. As per usual, we threw precaution to the wind. A local spore sample interacted with a wonderfully preservative-rich diet of Auntie's Choice personnel, inadvertently leading to a chance reaction causing profound irritability. To a somewhat homicidal degree, it would seem to appear. By that measure, our work here could be considered a moderate success.
First time I did this, I snuck past everybody because now I'm thinking like, wait a minute, it wasn't that hard. Yeah.
Well, of course. Succeeding in a haphazard fashion is one of the first courses taught to Auntie's Choice students in any field. But yes, I am something of a visionary. You see, our lab is a far cry from the others. You're part of something bigger here. The individual not only thrives, but shines even more brightly with the help of their brethren. It all requires a certain devotion. In the end, it's really quite in the best interests of everyone's careers. A rising tide raises all boats, as they say. Well, it should all be rather straightforward, yes? I suspect we'd use a top-down indirect coronium synthesis method, don't you think? Just so. You seem no stranger to this type of work, eh? Tremendous. Well then, before we roll up our sleeves and determine what's needed, any questions? Fire away. Our lab's focus is the utilization of local flora and fauna in development of commercial products and proprietary methods. Anything else before we set to it? Well, you'd certainly think so, but management sets the goals. Our humble research team works to deliver. But as much as I'd love to natter on, we probably ought to get matters underway. We'll need two things: fresh samples of the red spores and the findings from the expedition that originally uncovered them. After that, an antidote should be possible in relatively short order, with your skilled assistance, of course. How exceedingly fortunate. Just one thing left to gather, then. Spore samples may be taken from a red plant indigenous to an area of tall rock formations northwest of here, ingeniously referred to as the Red Spire. Once we have an antidote firmly in hand, we can save my remaining colleagues, so best not murder them all in the meantime.
Typical Auntie's choice. Moving fast and breaking things.
Entering a confrontational state.
Okay, if I think about it, I did this already, right? And then it just reminded me because I thought about something I looked up on Reddit. They were like, if you don't do the mission, you'll miss out and blah blah blah. And I was like, wait a minute. Well, let me do this shit now. Let me get this gun right now. I can get it right now. So I feel like it's the best gun for a starter.
Who goes there? By orders of Marshal Donaldson, no one comes or goes to the Automech Repair Center without approval. What's your business here? Smart move. Don't even try getting through this checkpoint without approval. We're low on everything but bullet.
I'm just gonna get permission.
Huh. Well, at least it's not shooting the water anymore.
Depletion of resources and a lack of community led to terrible suffering. Poor dears didn't have the firm, benevolent hand of the Sovereign to guide them. Here on Eden, we all enjoy the full luxury the paradigm affords us. A perfect appreciate it all. And thank the Sovereign.
I inhaled so much dust and debris during the attack. Still hurts to breathe. Glad the wireless told me that I'm happy and everything's splendid. I was tempted to feel sad after the ocean flooded my house.
Trust the plan, observe set progress, sustain the system,
Fine quote. My favorite is, we must run all disruptive factors into...
My body is covered in burns, acquired in battle during the attack. The only relief I have is when I can jump in the water and...
Of course, it's part of the Sovereign's plan. Redstone arrives soon. We'll have floods our houses, which makes more habitat for fish, which offers us more to eat, which gives us the strength to build new houses.
Each a vital cog. Each a vital cog.
Regardless, is that Auntie's choice is years behind us
Prudence
sociologically.
dictates we maintain
So,
sufficient
they started
zeal
the-
and...
You walked in here under your own steam and appear reasonably free of cuts, burns, or weeping lesions. So, I assume you're presently devoid of mortiferous injuries. Good. Because we've got more of that than we can handle. You haven't heard? When Antes invaded, they broke the seawall. Flooded nearly half the town below, where most of the domiciles were. A number of our subjects drowned. Others got concussed, or even crushed. A few were electrocuted or exposed to caustics. Took a while for our water purifier to catch up, so some drank tainted water, which is not good for you at all. I'm glad it's working again. All right. Well, don't let me keep you. Hello again. Here to help? Or just being friendly? Hard to say, since I don't know any other way. We have more sense of community than other places, which I couldn't imagine getting by without. Before the invasion, Automechs took care of most things. I had plenty of time for my interests. Forays into nature, socializing. Must say I do look forward to mealtime around here. Arcadian tenderloin in particular remains a favorite. Hard to find a bad meal in the Protectorate, though. All right, be careful out there.
Injuries detected. Please seek medical assistance prior to loss of consciousness. How may this unit assist you, Commander? Paradise Island is a sparsely populated landmass located off the west coast of Eden's primary continent. The island is host to idyllic coastlines, verdant flora, and extremely hostile Protectorate garrisons. Plan your visit accordingly. Affirmative. Engaging standby protocols.
Shooting to the top. You show that you cannot be stopped. So take your shot, don't blow it. Throw back a shot and crow it. Gee whiz, that's your G whiskey.
Another loading screen. I can act. Wait. I can travel to the center? That's gonna be sick. I can travel back here to meet the boy. Travel back here and meet the boy. You didn't see, I just wanted a fire kick to you.
Almost missed the routine certitude of my assigned profession.
Patriarch chose Eden because she recognized it as the perfect ecosystem.
Stranger?
Word on the wireless is that Auntie's
I like how the Protector is so like everybody's against them, right? And I'm pretty much against them too because I really don't like them, but they just let me take everything. I don't, yeah, they're pretty cool, they're pretty chill. I still don't like them.
Keep your bid stack in the black, don't be your only standard. Be the best that you would be if you were any better. Cause gee whiz, that's your gee whiz.
You've returned.
Now, a catchy pitch for Auntie's products you simply can't live without. Our Iffy Jiffy mail order division informs it is now offering the Pen Pharmacon 5 walk-in industrial microwave. Originally developed for secretive research laboratories for purposes we may only guess at, the Pen Pharmacon 5 is now available to you, the unremarkable everyday consumer. Step inside and exciting new molecules and such ailments as dropsy, sciatica, narcolepsy, rickets, night sweats, and collectivism. Not recommended for longer than 1 second at a time. Responsible for temporary or permanent damage to eyes, teeth, skin, or general lifespan. Ask your doctor if a walk-in industrial microwave is right for you.
Yes, well, enough of that, I suppose.
I don't know about you, but I could use something a little more up. Beat right about now, like this.
I'm looking for a meal that doesn't leave me feeling hollow. Don't want to do no cooking. All I want to do is swallow. Hey, here's a wow, it's a real beauty. Let's see what's inside and get back to our duty. First, oh, first, it's not the worst unless
Sorry guys, I love dogs, but that thing in my ear while I'm in here is the nastiest thing I've ever heard. It sounds like it's trying to talk to me.
Tongues to sweet meats, lungs to hearts. They use all the tastiest parts. Ears to hots and rears to tits. Efficient meals means we make more bits. Forced worst, oh forced worst. It's not the worst unless it's forced worst. Forced worst, oh forced worst. Grab a can today. No coarse pores, bristles poking our gums with their proprietary whisker extraction. Pulverized bones means no tooth cracking crunch. We gobble it down and get back to the action. Oh, howdy. Didn't see you there.
You caught us taking 5 between our 10-hour shifts.
You know, working the assembly line makes for a powerful hunger.
So, when we need to relight our thrusters, we don't waste time slow roasting some fancy woolly cow fillet mignon.
No, sir. We crack open a room temp tin of Wurst.
That's right. Nothing like an instant, soft serving of farrow pork paste to boost productivity to full burn in those small hours.
All right, enough yapping.
Time is bits.
Back to the factory floor. From snout to tail, it's all included. It ain't the worst till it's It's extruded from factory vats into my tummy. Who knew meat could taste so yummy? Borstwurst, oh Borstwurst, it's not the worst unless it's Borstwurst, Borstwurst, oh Borstwurst. Grab a can today. Don't be a shirker. Don't be a slob. Grab a can and get back on the job with Borstwurst. Borstwurst. It's not the worst unless it's Borstwurst.
Inspiring sponsored content that will boost you to the top rung, plus all the news that's fit for listening. This is Wireless Free Arcadia.
Valued underlings, your Auntie Cleo needs to spark some combustion under a few listless posteriors. Listen in dreadful anticipation to my latest demotions report, starting with Asta Fiswich, senior copywriter in invasive marketing, whose sloganeering was a bit too Tau-Ceti for the vibrant Arcadian market. You've gone stale, Asta. We can't exactly skip drive you back home.
Greetings.
So you're demoted to Assistant VP of Vending Stock. Let's see if you can keep the Sprat crisps fresher than your advertising copy. Next, Russell Crocker in Morale Management.
It is my esteemed pleasure to welcome you to Westport, once a shining testament to protectorate excellence, now a picturesque example of the evils of corporatism. But where are my manners? We do not have much, but please let me offer you some victuals. Tut. I insist. Serving Unit 1. Something. Perhaps you're wondering why I'd open my arms thusly for a stranger. Simple. As the guiding light for humankind, we always put our best foot forward. Our society was built from the bedrock up through the vision of our matriarch. Due to her genius, the structure of our society is perfect, planned down to the last subject. We all work as a unified whole for the betterment of all. Unlike those corporate colonies, where it's every person for themselves.
Negative reinforcement for now. Until next time, everybody do your jobs like you're
They love it as much as I. Why, what? Comestibles. We need repair mechs, domestic mechs, not combat ones. Serving Unit 1 here is about as much as can be accomplished without replacement parts. If I can return the settlement to a reasonable facsimile of its previous glory, sufficiently functioning by employing mechs reprogrammed to repair and rebuild, the Arbiters might see fit to penalize only me, commute the others' sentences, allow them to maintain things around here in the spirit of continuity and such. Hence my use of the term reasonable facsimile. I owe it to every single person here to try. What sort of payment do you seek? Don't imagine we have much you need.
Yellow, even violet. Spectrum makes you smile, yeah. Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it.
Difficult place to saunter into. Station's off limits to anyone without the highest security clearance. For anyone lacking reason to be there, it's assured suicide. In exchange for the automech parts we need, I can provide you means to get inside. Never dream of such a proposal in days of reason and quietude. Yet such is the here and now we find ourselves in. Wonderful. My unavoidable march to the gallows feels lighter already. At least now my subjects will have a fleeting chance. The parts can be found at the Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center to the south. But do not, under any circumstances, tell those stationed there why you need them. To get inside, you will need an access pass from the Ministry of Accuracy. Since we have all been marked as traitors, I cannot create one for you here.
You crave my colors through the gauntlet down.
Farewell now.
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, flip it up, plug it down. It is so Fizzo. You love Fizzo, Fizzo, Spectrum Vodka.
Oh, I had to do something very important, grown-up stuff. I'm not telling anybody about. Sorry, excuse me.
At least in the lab. Not responsible for night sweats, abnormal bone growth, or prolonged glossolalia. Thank you so much for tuning in to the one wireless station in Arcadia that doesn't tell you what to think, only what to buy.
Unbalance even the most robust ecosystem, like those meadows of Raptons, or the base individualists within
Try bubblegum slims.
The system abides.
Rich tobacco sweet at the end.
The wireless said that flooding Westport is routine.
Try bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims. It's the long slim smoke with the bubblegum filter. It's 2 treats in 1. A double thriller. So make your mouth happy while your satisfaction doubles. No boring old smoke rings. You'll be blowing smoke bubbles. Ba-do-bop. At home or at work, buy the pack or the case. It's the bubbly perk that will pick up your pace. It's Bubblegum Slims. Try Bubblegum Slims today. Ba-do-wop, ba-yada-bop, ba-do-bop, do-wop, ba-yada-da-da-da. Ba-do-ba-do-ba-do-wop, do-bop, bop, 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 do-ba-do-ya, ba-ba-do-ba-do-wop, ba-ba-do-wop.
I was sad for a moment because my house got submerged in the flooding. Then the wireless told me everything was splendid. Now I feel happy.
At the end, what more could you want? A smoky, sugary blend.
Try bubblegum slims, try bubblegum slims. It's the long slim smoke with the bubblegum filter. It's 2 treats in 1, a double thriller. So make your mouth happy while your satisfaction doubles. Satisfaction doubles. Instead of boring old smoke rings, ooh, you'll be blowing smoke bubbles, blowing smoke bubbles. Ba-do-wop. For flavor that lasts.
I messed up their water. What the fuck? I remember doing this last time. Why would I want it? Why did I do that?
Try bubblegum slims, bubblegum slims, oh bubblegum slims. It's
Cocked and loaded.
Stop.
Come back. Over here. 3 hole in the head.
To free-thinking individuals. When we here at Wireless Free Arcadia make on-air misstatements, we own up to it sometimes. Like right now, in this batch of corrections. In last Sunday's weekend P&L report...
This looks like the place. Lord, I haven't felt this high strung since Horizon Point. Just hope he's here.
Blaming a belt drive starboard wing factory mishap for a 2% drop in daily space rivet production. Correction. The decline was only 1.8%. Moving on. A recent report on the new Sprats Up condiment substitute currently rolling out in test markets claimed the product has a might tangy 100% real Sprat flavor. Correction. Sprats Up actually contains real Sprat flavorings. Still a might tangy though. 110%. Okay, enough corrections. So we made a few mistakes. No need to keep harping on them for law's sake. Now, on to other things. I consider this song a real stand-up number, assuming you have taste. You surely will as well.
The commander's vital stats have reached an alarming low.
me know when you need a distraction.
Fried crisp, don't stuff them in your chewer. Who would guess that tasty flesh was found down in a sewer?
Confronting threat.
Fried crisp, you really gotta try 'em. We pluck a sprat straight from the top and smash 'em flat and try 'em.
Health benefits available at your request.
Fried crisp, 1,000% good. 'Cause nothing survives when it's fried by 405 degrees.
Promoting emergency services primed.
So grab a snack, there's such a tasty treat. You know when you eat fried crisp, you're eating
Next up, the real reason wireless-free Arcadia exists. Advertising.
Sit or sprint? Typical predicament for an anti-bottom runger like me. Wish I never snuck in here to begin with. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Nah, it was a great idea. So much stuff for the taking around here. Motherload of loot. Plenty to get me back in the sprack race. Just didn't account for all these crabbles. They'll fly in the old ointment. Could just sit tight. We'll bring up all these supplies with the crabbles skedaddle. Or maybe open the door and bolt. Good idea. Nah, it's a great idea.
Ready to wait. On your command.
Oh, I am the uncomplicated loner. And my terms are quite straightforward. Yes, I am the uncomplicated and my rays are never lower. If there's a cost you please, for your hands just won't quite meet, I can lend you all the bits you'll ever need. But the loan that you request includes compound interest.
Always put your hands on other people's things. Has my mind been set upon by shadows? I thought you dead.
Can't imagine why you think that. I've only been gone 4 years.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters.
Straightforward.